Hi, welcome back to Talk of the Town. Literacy impacts us all, so when adults learn to read, write, or do basic math, their transformations are nothing short of remarkable. To provide these programs, the Literacy Center depends on our donations. So put the date of Sunday, December 7th to attend a jazz brunch at Hilton Head Island's acclaimed Jazz Corner as your commitment to this important cause. Joining us now with the details, Executive Director Mike Powers. Mike, welcome to the show.
Good morning.
So people not familiar with the Literacy Center, I'll let you talk a little bit about it.
Well, it's the same organization it's always been for the last 42 years. We provide educational opportunity to adults who haven't been served well either through school or second language learners. But at the objective, what we're trying to do is to create an opportunity for these adults where they can be personally enriched, so they can interact with their family or their teachers or other personal aspects of the community. We try and bring them economic empowerment by preparing them, whether it's through their basic literacy or math skills or life skills, to prepare for a different job. And then finally, there's engagement within the community. What we try to do is to bring these people not only out of lower educational levels, but to tell them how they can be a greater part to their community and give back.
And so what types of classes do you offer, and where are your instructional facilities at?
So every week we offer over 50 classes at 7 locations around the county. Yeah, there's 3 here on the island, there's 3 in Bluffton, and there's 1 in Beaufort. Our core work is basic literacy and second language learners, ESOL if you would. We have students from like 43 countries. It's amazing.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
But in addition to that, we also provide math, pre-GED, citizenship, and we to prepare them for that examination, and then finally life skills, which it could be from how to do personal finance and banking to using the library to even we have a series on women's health where they teach them about the importance of prenatal medical
advice.
Sorry about
and
that.
So you said TLC has been serving the Lowcountry for over 40 years. What's changing in the organization?
Well, obviously our executive director left, and she was awesome, and but she set the conditions for us to grow as an organization in our ability to provide better services to our students. I think the biggest changes in the last year is she's allowed the staff to go in and look at our processes and change everything from how we bring a student in to making them feel part of a community so that they're going to persist, because adult learners frequently leave.
Sure.
They have other life impacts that pull for their time and attention. But we also brought in a professional educational trainer, and that was designed specifically to prepare our volunteer tutors for entering the classroom, whether that's, you know, I'm sorry.
So to be, well, let me ask you this. So to be a tutor, do you have to be a teacher? Do you have to have that criteria?
No, you don't. I started as a tutor actually, and am not a teacher by trade. And I think a lot of people are scared or they're uncertain about coming to volunteer for the organization because they've not been a teacher.
Right.
And only about half of our instructors are teachers. So what we wanted to do was to bring better training so that they entered the classroom prepared. I mean, a lot of people think about teaching back when they were in school, and then sort of the chaos of teaching children, but adults come prepared to learn and ready to learn. They want to be there, and
at that point, you need to know how to I guess to work with them accordingly, and be prepared on your end so that you can teach them appropriately.
Absolutely.
And so, as far as I spoke about the jazz brunch, obviously that and some other things are critical for continuing the efforts of the Literacy Center.
Well, one of the biggest challenges that we have right now is that we have a need for tutors. We have over 100 students on a waiting list to get into one of our classes. We have the ability to expand in terms of the number of classes and the locations, but what we don't have are the tutors to do that. So on Tuesday, December 2nd and Wednesday, December 3rd, we're going to have open houses at our 2 centers from 2 to 5, where people can come in and get a feel for the organization. You mentioned the jazz brunch, and then as we get into the new year, we have Cooks and Books, our signature event, which is going to be held Sunday, March 1st, and there'll be a preview party February 20th, I believe it
And
is.
so people can contact you at the Literacy Center to get more information.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Mike.
Thank
Thank you
you
for all you do. And we thank you so much for joining us on today's Talk of the Town.